Okay, now we have our fourth presenter, who is Rafael. Ricardo, Rafael, you may start now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, teacher. Good morning, dear partners and tutor. My name is Rafael Charry, and today I'm going to present a topic that is essential for educators, researchers, and language professionals. How bilingualism improves brain development. I will explain how learning two languages can literally reshape the human brain. Next slide, partner. Before we begin, let me briefly explain what bilingualism is. Bilingualism refers to the ability to use two languages regularly in daily life. Today, millions of people around the world grow up or become bilingual in migration or education. But why is this topic important? Because bilingualism does not only help with the communication. Research show that in to produce measurable changes in the brain that improve cognition, academic performance, and long-term mental health. In this presentation, I will talk about three main areas. First, how the brain reacts to learning two languages. Second, the cognitive and academic benefits. And three, long-term advantages that last throughout life. Next slide, partner. The first thing we need to understand is how the brain responds languages. Bilingualism increases brain plasticity, which is the brain's ability to change, grow, and recognize neural connections. When a person switches between two languages, the brain creates stronger pathways for processing information. Another important aspect is cognitive language or cognitive flexibility. A bilingual individual constantly activates one language while inhabilitating the other. This mental exercise strengthens attention control and helps the brain become more flexible in adapting to new tasks. Bilingualism improves the density of neural connections, especially in regions related to memory, executive control, and emotional regulation. In simple words, bilingual brain work harder, and as a result, they become stronger. The next slide, partner. Now let's move to the cognitive benefit. Many students confirm that bilingual individuals show better attention control because their brain are trained to focus on the correct language and ignore distractions. Another benefit is improved working memory, which helps students keep information active while solving problems or reading. Bilingual also show faster problem solving skills because they can analyze situation from different perspectives. And finally, bilingual individuals perform better in multitasking since their brain constantly switches between two languages. These benefits are not only present in children, they appear in adolescents and adults as well. The next slide, partner. Bilingualism also produces academic advantages. Students who learn two languages develop strong literacy skills, because they compare grammar, vocabulary, and structure across languages. They also demonstrate better reading comprehension, especially when identifying main ideas, inferences, and test organization. Additionally, bilingual students usually achieve higher vocabulary levels, not only in their first language, but also in their second language. Because of these skills, bilingual learners tend to perform better on standardized tests, especially those requiring reasoning, memory, and language processing. The next slide, partner. Thank you. Bilingualism also provides long-term benefits throughout a person's life. One of the most significant findings is that bilingual individual experience in the dementia symptoms sometime up to 5 years later than monolinguals. Bilinguals also have higher employability since since companies value workers who can communicate with diverse communities and operate in global environments. Bilingualism increases cultural awareness, helping individual understanding and respect different worldviews, traditions, and communication styles. The next slide, partner. Even though bilingualism has many benefits, there are still common myths that need to be corrected. One myth says that bilingualism confuses children. This is false. Research shows that children can separate both languages naturally, and another myth says that learning two languages slow languages development. False again. Bilingual children may mix words, but this is normal and temporary. Um, it's naturally that that child have a few problems with this learning, but after the children will improve their second language. Third myth is that bilingualism is only for young learners. Also false. Adults can become bilingual too, and they experience strong cognitive benefits. Understanding these myths helps us promote bilingual education with confidence and evidence. To conclude, bilingualism is not just a communication skills, it's a powerful tool that transforms the brain. It strengthens cognitive abilities, improves academic performance, and provides advantages that last throughout life. As educators um, or professional, we have to promote bilingualism. That means helping students develop stronger minds, better opportunities, and a deeper understanding of the world. That's all, partners. Thank you for your time. I'm now ready to answer any question.
Okay, then we have Juan Diego, the first one. Next person to ask the question is.
Okay, my question is what is on the main benefits of bilingualism in brain development?
Okay. One of the main benefits of bilingualism in brain development is increase the plasticity. This means the brain becomes stronger, creates more connection, and improve skills and memory. improve attention and flexibility.
Okay, pretty good. And the next person to ask the question is Sarai. Go ahead, please.
Hello, this topic is so interesting. So I have a question for Rafael Ricardo. Um, who learns faster, children, teenagers, or adults?
Okay, children, thank you for your question. Children learn languages faster because brains are more flexible and they absorb sounds naturally. Teenagers um, learn well too, especially in the topic about grammar and vocabulary. And in adults can also become bilingual, but they need more practice and constancy. Adult, if any adult want to learn second language, uh, needs practice every day and use language in his context and practice with by himself or with other people.
All right, pretty good, Rafael. Please allow me just 1 minute while I finish the preparation of your feedback. So just 1 minute. Okay, I'm sharing my screen now. Just 1 second. Okay. All right, so in the performance, you use gestures effectively throughout it, and it helped you keep the audience engaged. However, your eyes stayed fixed on one spot, creating the impression that you were reading frequently, even so, the overall delivery was strong and confident, which is why you received 12 points. Well, you received part of the points, not full. Part of the points. Pronunciation and intonation was good and easy to understand. No major pronunciations were noticed except for the word bilingualism. Since this was the only instance and your overall pronunciation was clear, you received a full score. Well, almost a full score. Fluency in intonation, you demonstrated great fluency during the entire presentation. Your speech flowed naturally and your pacing was steady, which helped deliver your message effectively. Grammar and vocabulary. Your grammar could not be evaluated as you read frequently. There was one moment when you mixed English and Spanish by saying millions of people, but aside from that, your performance in this area was inaccurate. All right. So, with that said, let me go ahead and stop the recording. Just 1 second.